There we go.
Welcome to my second lesson in isolation. If at any point you do not understand me, please write it in the chat and Sarah will translate. But before I really dive into the heart of what I'm talking about, I want to
Mute it.
I want to talk about how
Hang on for a second to find it. She's not on yet.
we're going to another room if you're gonna be on your iPad.
I had my.
No, me. Yeah. Sorry. So the world is sideways, and the numbers of people getting sick are increasing, and the more time we spend alone in our homes, I know the more anxiety you might be feeling. And I want to take a minute to address that panic and loneliness that may overwhelm you all at times. And if you get to a point where you are feeling like you are going to fly off the edge of the earth, by all means, do whatever you can to calm down. Watch your cat videos, eat your chocolate, go outside. I noticed that for me, when I have those overwhelming feelings, they're usually really late at night, and it's after the world has gone to bed, and I'm tired, but I'm not really admitting it to myself that I'm tired. And yeah, it's basically like, when a toddler is about to have a meltdown, but what they really need is a nap and a hug. Those are the moments that I'm talking about, that we as adults still feel all the time, but we pretend that we don't. But I want to say that whatever device you use to calm yourself down, make sure that you don't get stuck in it. you do need to get to the other side of your suffering by any means necessary, but I think especially with this group of people in front of me, you all already know a lot of what I'm talking about. I guess what I'm trying to say is don't feel any shame for doing what you need to get through the day right now. And allow yourself some time before you really tackle dealing with your triggers, because I'm sure you are all feeling triggered in some way right now. So on that note, I'm going to talk about two things that hopefully might help you navigate your triggers. And really, I have so much to say about creating space and enjoying tea, that this should really be at least 3 lessons. But we have today. So the space that we occupy, that we live in, is a reflection of the energy that we are bringing towards us, that we are calling in. So we are given this amazing opportunity right now to really examine the spaces that we live in, and we can figure out if they are really aligned with what we want to be bringing into our lives. Yes. And I want you to really find a way to make your space as comfortable and beautiful and cozy and inspiring as possible. And some of you might need bare empty space because you have so many thoughts that are running around in your head that you need your space to be empty. Some of you might need millions of pillows to make sure that everything is soft. some of you might need your walls covered in things that you love and that inspire you. I would say now is not the time to do a Marie Kondo makeover, unless you were planning it months ago, but haven't had the time because, well, if you are really truly being called to clear out your space, then by all means do it. But just be aware that you might be reacting to what's happening outside, and I want you to really approach it from a authentic place in yourself. Whatever is good for you, obviously you should do. But really, the key is setting the right tone in the energetics of your space. Boundaries are important. They need to be very clear. So anything that you don't want in your space, get rid of it. Like, you might be feeling like you should be listening to the news 24/7, but really that is making you crazy. You might be hoarding toilet paper. You might be hoarding anything because you're afraid that it will disappear, because the world is so unpredictable right now. But I know now is not the time to hoard. It's the time to share. Yeah. So, getting back to the unwanted energies and how to clear them. Anything that, right, so energy is a vibration, and everything that exists has its own frequency. And when something is unharmonious, it kind of leaves a residue of wonky vibrations. So we have to do what we can to bring ourselves and our space back to their natural state. For example, this morning I found out that I was out of one of my medications that I take, and they really helped me deal with my energy and my they actually help stabilize my mood, and I flipped my shit. I flipped my shit because I was so nervous about having enough energy to talk to for an hour, and I had a lot of freak out, and then I realized that, all right, I need to change everything. And I lit some candles and let it go. And let it all go. And I was able to return to a place of love and forgiveness. And
You apologize to your mother.
yeah, and I apologize for flipping my shit. So, there are so many tools that we can use for clearing the energy. They can be as simple as opening your window and letting fresh air in. You can literally scrub everything from top to bottom. You can smudge like I did. A lot of witches use salt in their practice to absorb energies and to create protective boundaries. You can do that with crystals too. There's an energetic way of sweeping that you can do. If you want to get really fancy, you can transfer the energy into an object and then remove the object from your space. Bells, singing bowls, really anything is good, but I think what is most important is that when you do the thing that you are being mindful of transforming yourself and transforming your space. And I like to talk to my sorry, pause. Oh. Yeah, the bad thing is real. Oh, and my cat wants to join in. So, I like to talk to the energies that are around. You know, you might want to thank them for being with you, but now is really the time to leave. You can say, fuck off, shoo, get out, whatever you need. Mm,
Water.
And after you have cleared your space, you want to call in new energy. And it can be anything from angels to animal spirit guides to real animals like cats. Health, money, good food, good sex, gods, goddesses, ancestors, creativity. Really, it's up to you what you want in your space. But I think the trick is being clear on what you want, creating the boundary, and being articulate and sticking to it and maintaining that. I would say don't be try not to be rigid unless it's like no, you with your pneumonia do not come into my house. But I think the more air and the more breath we can give to this, the lighter we can feel. Personally, I often call to the 7 directions: the north, south, east, west, above, below, and here and now. And some animal guides I call to the elements. I love my elements. They're very important in my own life and my practices. I found that I often call in stardust so that I have the material to create. We need something to create with, and we're all made of stars, so I call those in. Recently, I've really been talking a lot with my ancestors and my grandparents. I think because so many of them have been through catastrophic global events like 442, 111, all the wars, all the famine, all the plagues, and I want their wisdom of how to get through. So I have a few questions I want you all to sit with and meditate on as you are navigating the creation of your sacred space. What helps sustain you when the world falls away? What makes your whole being feel juicy? How can you bring intangible energy to you and around you? What have you always wanted to do, but never had the time or the space to do it? How can you change your space to help manifest this? Mm. And I have a few different prayers that I can post in the Way Village that are invocations of sacred space. One of them I actually got from Aaron, and it's a Toltec traditional prayer. And one of them I wrote myself. And I will post those later today. You can always take that and run with it. Hmm. So now we're moving on to the tea. I hope all of you have brought your tea to our tea party. And if not, you can always run off and get some. I am recording so you can watch this again and you won't miss anything. I have always been drawn to tea. At its most basic, it is a warm, soothing beverage. But it can also start wars. It can inspire great love. It can help heal the sick, and it can stir up the divine within you. When I was young, I was smitten with the Tea Party. They felt very fancy and glamorous, and they felt bigger and more important than anything that my little brain could really comprehend. They felt old and like they were tied into very strong tradition. And I knew that they were more than the Mad Hatter's Tea Party. And I used to have all my stuffed animals come and have tea with me. And I would make concoctions of grass clippings and toothpaste and glitter and whatever was around the house. And I would I would serve it. I would give
I can't even interpret for you. I remember those stories.
I would give it to my mom, and she would graciously pretend to drink it. Now I make much different tea. I've been rewatching a lot of Downton Abbey recently, and the British, they know what's up. When a guest comes, you offer them tea. When something stressful happens, you make tea. When you don't know what to do, you make tea. And then every day in the late afternoon, you have tea and you make it fancy, and you wear your gloves and your pearls, and you have tiny treats. There's a phrase from a book that I read as I grew up. Invite someone dangerous to tea. And really, I see that as being about inviting someone who is wild infuse into your life and sharing an intimate moment with them. And that will help open your world up. So, our world is vast, but it is also the size of our homes. So we need to have a new kind of tea party. Before all of this happened, I had a group of women that would come and we would gather for tea and visual art. And I am currently trying to figure out how to open that up to anyone who wants to join me online for tea and art making as a ritual practice. So it's not quite ripe yet, but it's coming. So I'm gonna let you all know when that happens. For today, I want to guide you through a very simple sort of tea ritual intention, kind of to help slow you down and to remind you to enjoy the small things that we miss when we're running around frantic. So hopefully your tea is still warm. And just sit with the teacup in your hands. Absorb the warmth. Call yourself back home into your body. Call your energy back. Call your power back. Call them to you and into your tea. Imagine thousands of little threads extending out into the world, and you snip them off at the place they're connected, and you're reeling them back in and putting them into your teacup. Take a moment to hold your face over the steam.
Smell or just
Smell. And breathe in these gifts from nature. The alchemy of the elements are coming together in this cup that you hold in your hands. Honor the fire for its warmth and power of transformation. Honor the air for carrying the smells and the steam you are breathing in. Honor the water for holding the medicine, the collective memory, and giving life. Honor the earth for growing and feeding and being the medicine whose essence you are about to imbibe. Take a sip and let the tea dance with your taste buds before swallowing. Notice how it warms your throat, how it soothes your throat. Notice the moment when it hits your belly. Let yourself enjoy these sensations as your energy is returning to your center of power in your belly. Let the warmth spread throughout your center and grow brighter. Today is a new moon. It's a chance to begin again. This is your time to come into your power. We're all being called to turn inward, to determine our ways of how to be powerful. And I think we're being called to learn that true power is not power over, but just simply radiating power. It's more about letting your inner light shine and not letting it dim. Drink deeply from your well of empowerment. And allow yourself to dream about who you are becoming and the new world you are helping to birth. I think that if we can allow ourselves to transform our fears around money and resources, and really remember that we have the power in us to bring a new way of doing things into being. We can bring about a way to share resources like we never have before. I know there's more to it than that, but I really truly feel like if we can begin at home and begin in the roots of the systems, then we can actually change more than we know. Hmm. So now I want to open up to you, to anyone with questions or comments. Or anyone in the room.
Oh, she's raising her hand.
Oh, Amy, hi.
I just want to thank you and offer my gratitude for sharing your wisdom. I was so deeply moved last week, and I many times found myself either in my mind or physically curling up and imagining that I was a seed under the earth. And so good. It's so good, and it really reminded me how important seeds are to me, and that it speaks so highly to where I am and have been in my life, and just, you know, it gave me an opportunity to, or has given me, to be all right with being in that dark place of gestation, or just being what it is in that moment, whatever life has been bringing me. And so I'm loving being here with you. We don't know each other, but I just have so much love and gratitude and alignment with all that you're saying, and it's just reminding me of so much of who I am, and what I love in the world, and I'm just so moved that the wisdom that is coming out of you, just being as still, as you have been, and um, what a gift. It's shifted my perspective a lot, because my best friend has been in social isolation for a couple of years now due to complex chronic Lyme disease, and there's no knowing when or if anything is going to really shift. She can't work, but she is mobile. In her apartment and outside a little bit, but it's just brought me so much, it's brought up so much, and sadness, and but just seeing you really blossoming in mind and heart and spirit in the place where you are at, just really being present with life, and in the way that you are, the way that you can. I just honor you so much, and just am grateful, grateful, grateful. So thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
I've been noticing, Lindsay, that I think when I feel some anxiety or panic about the world, what I tend to do is kind of disassociate a little bit.
Yeah.
I tend to try and not feel my feelings because I want to just get through. So I appreciated what you shared today, this practice of sort of, even just with a cup of tea, drawing in the intention. It's not that we don't need to feel or that we can't feel. It's that we can cultivate the feelings we want to feel through ritual. And tea is a really simple, almost safe place to start, because it is whimsical and beautiful and fun, and we can have virtual tea parties and call in our stuffed animals. And as a mom to a little one, I have also had lots of sips of grass tea, and I love that magic. So yeah, thank you. I love you.
And Rachel actually posted something on her Facebook the other day that was very timely. It's an amazing tea company called Calicia Tea. And there are small women of color, small business based down in Florida. And they have a gorgeous selection of they have black teas, green teas, oolong, rooibos, white tea, fruit tea, you name it, they have it. I was drooling all over that website, and but let me see, I did pull it up earlier.
I think I could post the link too if you want.
Yeah, if you could, that would be awesome. Yes, I will share the tea ritual. Absolutely. I will share I will share everything that happened. Hi, Scott.
Hi, Lindsay.
Oh, there you are.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Um, I want to thank you for giving me permission to do the seed meditation with my meditation group. They really liked it. And I want to thank you for your freak out this morning because I can totally relate. And I'm glad you apologized to your mom. You're a better person than I am.
Yeah. I can understand.
And I also want to say that as I was listening to you, I put the phone down and I had a little restlessness. So I went to my fridge to take out some tea to heat it up. And then a couple minutes later, you started talking about tea. So I was able to heat up my oat straw, rose, and linden tea.
Oh, nice. Nice.
And drink it actually while you were doing the meditation. And it helped me realize that though I have learned about this before, that I needed to be reminded to slow down and to honor the tea, not just to swig it down and to be more mindful. So I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and the tea combination that Scott just mentioned, the rose, oat straw, and linden, they're all very good for the nerves and for holding your heart and calming you down in a gentle kind of way. So the tea that I was drinking is actually a special blend that I made last week, and I'm calling it my COVID calm. It has oat straw for my nerves, licorice root to kind of support my adrenal system, which is the system that feels stress most acutely. And then there is thyme and sage in it that help kind of fight off the oogie boogies. And then there is powdered alcohol, which is an immune booster, but it also is really good with dealing with candida overgrowth. And I'm pretty sure that most Americans have some form of candida going on in their systems. Yeah, and what I was thrilled to let you all know is that some of my teas that I blend that I love making tea. I love it. It's one of my favorite creative ritual practices. And now I'm selling it on my Etsy store. So I'm going to encourage all of you to check out my Etsy and find a tea or two. And I also will make custom blends. But that is something we'll have to talk about more extensively. Oh, Shawani, I wish I could send you my team in Kenya. Well, maybe someday soon I'll figure out. It can't be that awful. The shipping. We'll figure it out. Anyone else? You're all looking so yummy and cozy. It's very nice to see. Well, yeah. Thank you all so much for letting me offer this wisdom that I've been contemplating. And to Erin, for allowing me onto her Nowhere Village website. And I wish you all many, many wonderful cups of tea and beautiful space holding and creating. And yeah, when you're stressed out, have a cup of tea. Bye, everyone.
Bye. We love you.
I love you.
I love you.
Hey, kisses.
I love you too.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, wait.
Do you need me to stop the recording?
No, I haven't. Okay. Ha ha.